Sweetie, you know the other day, that that guy that was standing really close to you. Yeah. I mean, I trust you, I do. But the way that he was looking at you and talking to you didn't really feel right. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know you can handle yourself, you could. You're strong. But sometimes I feel this protective instinct. And I can't help but feel a little bit jealous, you know? And I know it's not fair. But, you have every right to talk to whoever you want to talk to. But when I see someone getting close to you, talking to you, flirting with you, acting like they can take your attention away from me, just drives me a little bit crazy. And I don't want to be that guy, the overly jealous boyfriend. But when it comes to you, I can't help it sometimes. You mean so much to me. And the thought of anyone thinking that they can have what we have really gets to me. And it's really not even about them or the guy or anything. It's about how much I care about you. How much I love you. And when I see someone else trying to get in between that, even if it's just in my head, it really does make my blood boil. And I mean, I'm not mad at you or anything. I just need you to know that you're mine and I'm yours. And I don't want anyone to think that they have a shot of what me and you built. I mean, you're my everything. I guess. I just don't like the idea of anyone seeing how amazing you are. I know it's selfish. I know, but I can't really help it. And I'll never stop you from talking to other people or making friends. I'm not like that. But just know, when I get a little jealous, it's because you mean the world to me. I love you so much, and I can't stand the idea of someone else even thinking that they can take you away from me. But don't worry, I'll keep it in check. I just want you to know that you're mine, and I'm always going to protect what we have. Anyway, sweetie, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Here, let's cuddle. Come close. Do you remember our first date? I mean, I think about it all the time. I mean, to me, it feels like it was just yesterday. You know, I was like so nervous. But you probably couldn't tell because, I was trying to like play it cool, but deep inside, I was freaking out. Do you remember that cute little restaurant? The one that we first met at? Yeah, that one. The one with the dim lights and the soft music playing in the background. I remember I showed up really, really early. It's because I didn't want to make you wait, silly. But honestly, I think I was just really excited to see you. Hmm. And I remember when you walked into that restaurant, I was like, wow. I mean, my heart nearly stopped. You look so beautiful. You did. And I tried not to stare, but I think I failed. I think you saw me checking you out. And we sat down. We sat down on the table and we started talking. At first, we just had just a normal conversation about work and school. But then as the night went on, something changed. And it felt like the whole world around us just disappeared and it was just me and you. And every time you laughed, every time I heard you laugh, it just made me want to get to know you even more. I mean, I can listen to you talk forever. I really can. I know this may sound corny, but I remember I remember when you tried to reach across that table. Our fingers kind of brushed each other. They kind of touched. And that's when I knew. That's when I knew that this was just not another date. I mean, I felt like there was something more. I felt like there was something real. And that night, when I walked you home, I really, really didn't want it to end. I was like trying to keep ways to keep the conversation going. I just wanted to spend a few more minutes with you. But then, when we got to your door, and you smiled at me, and you said goodnight, I felt like the luckiest person in the world. And then, out of nowhere, you kissed my cheek. And I swear, I couldn't stop smiling. I was smiling all the way home. And I knew from that moment that I'll do anything to make sure to see your smile again. And that night, I realized I didn't just want one date. I wanted you every single day. And I'll never forget that night. That night was the start of everything. It was the start of our beginning. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad I get to share it with you. Hey, sweetie, let's cuddle. I really want to cuddle with you. Come on, come close. Good. You know, you got the most beautiful eyes I have ever seen in my life. Your eyes are honestly really something special. Trust me, I'm not saying this to impress you. It's just the way they sparkle, when you talk about something you love. I mean, they're kind of distracting sometimes, but I can honestly tell you I don't mind it. I mean, like, who wouldn't get lost in your eyes? I get lost in your eyes, like, all the time. And sometimes when the light just hits it just right, they glow. They have this unique beauty to them. I can't help but notice it, honestly. But honestly, sweetie, you should be really, 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 really careful. Because with eyes like those, you might steal someone's heart without even trying. I know that you stole my heart. You know, you got the most beautiful lips in the world. They really are. Your lips are really beautiful. There's something about your lips that just draws me in. When you smile, it just lights up the whole room. And it feels like everything just kind of fades away. And it feels like I'm just here with just me and you. And it makes me feel like I'm so lucky to be here with you. And when you speak, I can listen. I can listen to you for hours. Your voice, combined with your lips moving, it's mesmerizing. It makes everything you say feel so special. And I just wanted you to know that I appreciate you, Your lips are not just beautiful, they hold so much warmth and kindness that it makes it very comforting to be close to you. I know you probably deserve to hear this more often, but you're really amazing inside and out. And your lips is just a part of that. And then your hair. And I just love your hair. And I love brushing your hair behind your ear. Like that. And your hair looks so soft and beautiful. And then I love the way how your hair shines in the light. It just glows and I get lost in it. Your hair just frames your face so perfectly.